Hello, this is FG, back with the EU4 Anbennar. This is part 13, I believe, of the Jaddari campaign. I was rather tired last time, so I think I had confused the date and, sorry, what was I saying? The date and the episode. So I am back with more sleep though, so yeah. Sorry. Next war, we're going to war with Jaddari. Like that. Right. More conversions. Of course, it's good. Cannons. Oh, that's siege speed. It's crazy. You can go see Jaddari. Cantalism is right. Go there. These guys can siege that. Oh yeah, something I noticed is that apparently Baruch actually was expelling humans, so they managed to convert all that over to Nullish, which is sort of interesting. The Arms of Truth. Yep, take the money. That should let us pay off some loans. Our conversions, what can we get? We'll take Edicts of Absolutism for extra admin efficiency. Okay, how much can we take hypothetically? We want all of this. We also want something like this. Yeah, it seems good. Send this army over here. Kill the cannons. We'll take Navy Professionalism. And that'll be a stack wipe. Yep. to Triumph of the Sun. If our previous celebration had the beauty and novelty of the rising sun, our next shall reflect the splendor and glory of the sun at noon. Every corner of the realm, from the sands walked by Jaddar centuries ago to the newest expansion of our borders, shall know months of feasting, entertainment, and wonder. Let every soldier lay down their arms, let every laborer lay down their burden. Whatever our surreal given purpose is in life, right now it is to celebrate. And we have... I need to core that first. Grand opening of the Triumph of the Sun. It begins at noon. Everywhere, the glaring sun overhead is a symbol of Suriel's strength. In Gonkaden Hills, where every far-flung member of every family has gathered for feasts and celebrations, it is the most esteemed guest of all. In the Salahad, that beats down fiercely on the stream of pilgrims on their way to the Mountain of Clearsight or the great temple of Jadd. And though the heat is scorching, the worshippers know that the heat is a reminder that Suriel accompanies them on their journey. Just north of Jaddar, revelers surround Lake Naza, basking in the light as they swim from the celebration on shore to those aboard the pleasure barges nearby. Everywhere there is triumph, and everywhere there is the triumph of the sun. Let me actually send a warning to these guys so they don't go in on Keteratera. It's fine. Maybe I should go down here instead. I'm not sure if I did this on camera, but I started building another one of the Golden Highways. The jubilation that has overtaken has brought with it a reminder. Meaning is found not in the pursuit of coin, but in pursuing Suriel's purpose. This fact, along with the vast decrease of household expense that accompanies the constant state-sponsored banqueting, has led many people in the Empire deciding to donate a hefty portion of their purses to the local temple. Let's just pay off another loan. We have these guys exercise. These guys need a leader. Another great general. This party spreads among the military, which is kind of sucks, but c'est la vie. Alright, where did they rise up? Inflation. Have Sandfang Knolls accepted. Yeah, we'll never get all the Knolls because there is likely a Knollish population in Aelantir, and I don't want to go deal with that, so. Our celebrations across the land aim to show every citizen the wonders of light and Suriel's embrace as a citizen of the Jadd Empire. This policy has been particularly effective in Desh Washesh, While at first locals watch the dancing soldiers and lightbringers with a mixture of fear and bewilderment, they cannot deny the appeal of free food and alcohol at our state-sponsored banquets, and so our generosity opened their hearts to the first rays of Suriel's light. As the festivities continued, we brought everything from music to puppet shows to tell the truth of Jaddar, Jahair, and Suriel in a language they understood. Some of our most skilled missionaries visited the area, including mages who could prove Suriel's might directly. With the sun shining so brightly before them, it is unsurprising they have now embraced the Jadd in our empire. And get a core on that. White tiger. Spectacular Diadaran. Around a fire, two desert elves meet one another's eyes, and then they rise to dance the dance the desert elves have danced since they became such, the Diadaran. It begins with the Peller 10 watching the flame. Two dancers circling the center bonfire dip their torches within it. Each will watch their opponent's flame for the rest of the dance, eyes never straying to a face or body. At a moment's distraction, they could easily be burned. Then the bodies and fires flow as the music begins. Sullen El, the song of the West, a song of yearning, longing, of loss, a song of home and of terrible things we would do to ourselves, to one another, to return to it. The first crescendo, and the dancers move into Enel Vite, the breath of life. There is no fire without air, just as there is no dance without breath. This will be true throughout the Diadaran, but it is never more clear than now, as they move in bursts of speed while performing dizzying acrobatics. The bonfire spikes, the torches flare, it seems guaranteed one of the dancers will catch a blaze. Then suddenly, Kaid, rest. Even the greatest fires burn to coals, yet those coals are harder than any burning flame and will last long into the night. This phase is the one most technically challenging part of the dance, despite its seemingly simple and slow motions. All it takes is a bit of kindling, a long high note in the music, and the bonfire returns, the dancers proceeding to Kondras, balance. They have become nigh indistinguishable, a perfect match of flame and fuel, of strength and dexterity, of one against the other. But as the two forces grow, they cannot stay in opposition forever, lest they break the world around them. Thus, just as the fiercest clash, they may enter in Ahestan, union of flames. Two bodies move as one, two fires burn as one, a reminder that every torch here on Halan is a fragment of Suriel's flame in the skies above. And so the music grows, the fire grows, and the shadow grows. It is Renak Daran, the final dance. Soon the dancers will rest and the flame will fade. The night will grow long, but for now there is light, there is heat, and there is wonder in a life lived for Suriel. Alrighty. We need another seat in the assembly. It has one. Let's just do Sarib. Still have, yes, enforced unity of faith. I also removed some privileges, I believe, so yeah. We have a higher absolutism cap. The Mage and Hobgoblin debate. Haven't seen this event before. The court is ablaze with discussion between envoys and mages from Hobgoblin officers and a representation of their communities. Tensions between both sides are an all-time high after a particularly grave case of mistreatment of Hobgoblin mages. A group of such sorcerers escaped from their military-like custody into our crown land, but some were hunted down, chained, and yoked with massive black daintier-laden collars, subduing them to be taken back into captivity, with our sources being reluctant to describe some of the other means of punishment employed they regret witnessing. The Hobgoblins accuse the mages of stirring up the shamans by sending agents to incite the magic sensitives into fleeing, and demand that we respect and defend their autonomy in dealing with magical anomalies in a responsible manner. The mages find themselves personally attacked and insulted if we allow such barbarous and inhumane treatment of sorcerers within our borders. Locals' laws be damned. Do we have any? Well, we have to have some Hobgoblins. We're gonna have to just accept it, I guess. Yeah. Hobgoblins have a whole thing with mages, in case you haven't played to command. That whole thing with mages is they don't like them. Like, really don't like them. Like, you know, work with the Oni just to keep the mages under control. Okay, no debate in the exemplary. Local autonomy. No. Guess that's alright. Alrighty. And we want this person. Yes. Alrighty. Absolute rulership. The grand finale of the Triumph of the Sun. It ends at noon. In the southern city's pepper contest, competitors reach into a spiciest specimen of Shperid, Serdiq, and the Rahan coast, and the fire in their bellies burns almost as hot as the sun overhead. In Verkal Gulen, even though the only thing visible above is miles of rock, the moment of the sun's zenith signals to the tolling of the bell, calling all miners to return to the citadel delve. In Khufu, workers return to the coffee plantations. In Azarnu, craftsmen relight the glass-smithy's flame. All along the Saran wheat fields bow as their tenders return with sickle and hoe. It is the end of the Triumph of the Sun. It is the end of the party for now. But every adherent of the Jadd knows that, in truth, Suriel's triumph shall continue, forever and ever, unceasing as long as his people devote themselves to his cause. Alrighty. That should be Conquest of Elisna. It was the Keterarch Baket I who, in his wisdom, gave us the Isle of Elisna as a gift to Jahair. Unfortunately, the current rulers of Elisna do not have a similar level of insight, even though our charisma and ambition dwarfed that demonstrated by Jahair. Furthermore, as Jaddar was the son of Jexus, Elisna's our birthright as well. If we must use force and arms to make this clear, let it be so. Okay, so I get claims on all of that. Do we still have a truce? No, we do not. Where can we conquer? We probably need a fleet. Put them in. What if we declare war? I declare war on the command again. Yeah, might go ahead and do that. What else do I need for my missions over there? Need the Harmar provinces. Jaddari. Gonna have to build up a very large fleet to do the Everthill stuff, so. Okay, and these guys can also go this way. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll call into that war. People of Ponkarat. Wanted advancement. Swivel cannons. Alrighty, what time are we at? We're at 22 minutes. So it'll probably go a little bit longer. Well, that didn't take too long to convert all of that. Let me go with Great Holy War. 20 cannons, 15 cannons, 20 cannons. That way, that way. Let me also convert actions with spy network. And build spy network. Really, you need to do that before you start a war, but can I pay off another one? Yep, there goes all my loans. Alright, more conversions. This has been sieged down, gotta deal with that. down. Okay. Okay, then get rid of that. That is one nation down. Okay. Are the command ready to leave? No, they are not. Oh, Avdol Tunger got captured. That sucks. I can rebuild it though, it won't take too long. Alrighty. Command is still not willing to leave. Lucian Carter. The driftwood pirates of Drakland who hunt the eastern Divinal know stolen and jury-rigged boats cannot stand up to a fully protected trade flotilla. So as beggars can't be choosers, they happily pounce on an unexciting but accessible opportunity that gnolls might ignore. The small dhow floating under the gray silversite sky was clearly one such target, with not a single cannon showing on deck. Seizing it went smoothly for the experienced pirates. Not a single wound was taken, and the ambushed crew quickly surrendered. Fortunately, the hold was not completely empty. Unfortunately, it seemed to have nothing of any value whatsoever. It was almost entirely taken up by a few crates of strange contraptions with unclear purposes, and similarly befuddling methods of use, and vast realms of paper dense with text. Still, the approval of the piratical, with some help and the help of some gnollish contracts in Nathalier, the crew's ransom might yet yield the gold the ship did not. The day was done, and the driftwood pirates head back to Bitalis, content with simple profits or for a simple opportunity taken, or so they thought. Because among this crew was a very strange man, not at all like most others in Drolas had encountered, prisoners are supposed to be swimming in a mix of shock and fear, but this Lucian Carter was instead incessantly trying to make conversation in a mixture of common and broken Bulwari, in a friendly tone. Not even the threat of chains or gags dimmed the brightness of his face, as he asked prying questions of our faith in Suriel and dropped offhand mentions of new discoveries in the West. This was clearly a matter for the piratical, and so upon arriving at Tellus, he was delivered to Akal's hideout, and surely her forbidding demeanor would put the proper fear in this man, surely. Alrighty. Passive command willing to give up. Yes, they are. Alrighty. So how much can I take from them, and what do I need? Okay. Is there anything else? Don't need to take this out. No, I don't need to take for Colin. Okay. I need to build courthouses. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Alrighty. Well, we're at 32 minutes and we just finished the war, so I am going to go ahead and call this episode here. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the sort of gap day. I was busy and wasn't able to record any episodes. And have a good day.